Top 20 Most Exotic and Rare Fruits in the World. Imagine walking through a rainforest where every step reveals a fruit you've never seen before. Colors more radiant than gemstones, shapes that look designed by artists, and flavors so strange they blur the line between sweet and surreal. Today we're diving into the world's most exotic and rare fruits. Nature's hidden treasures that few will ever taste, and even fewer will ever see. From fruits that glow like dragon scales, to those that smell like nightmares but taste like dreams. This is the top 20 most exotic and rare fruits in the world, so grab your basket, because this journey takes us across continents, cultures, and time. 1. Mangosteen, the queen of fruits. You hold a small purple orb in your hand, its skin thick like armor, hiding a white segmented jewel inside. This is the mangosteen, long praised in Southeast Asia as the queen of fruits. Native to Indonesia, Malaysia, and the Philippines, mangosteen has been cherished for centuries, and it thrives in warm, humid climates. In Thailand, it's even considered a national symbol of abundance. When you bite into it, the flesh melts like snow, sweet yet tangy, with whispers of peach, strawberry, and vanilla all at once. Fun fact, Queen Victoria herself once offered a reward to anyone who could bring her a fresh mangosteen from Asia. Sadly, it never made the voyage intact, and while the mangosteen reigns as queen, the next fruit bursts onto the scene like a fiery sunrise. 2. Hala fruit, the sunburst of the Pacific. This is the hala fruit, a jewel of the Pacific Islands. Its glowing orange-red keys fan outward like an exploding sun, each piece detachable and filled with fibrous sweetness. To the islanders of Micronesia and Polynesia, hala fruit is more than food, it's survival. Its soft inner pulp is chewed fresh or pounded into flour, while its fibrous outer sections are used for weaving mats and ropes. The twist? Each fruit can take nearly 2 years to mature, making it one of nature's most patient offerings. Fun fact, hala fruit often washes ashore and floats across oceans, helping the tree spread to distant islands. Nature's very own message in a bottle. From a fruit that resembles the sun itself, we travel to one that looks like a golden hand stretching out in prayer. 3. Buddha's hand, the fingered citrus. This unusual citrus is native to India and China, where it's considered a sacred offering. In Buddhist temples, it's placed at altars as a symbol of happiness, longevity, and good fortune. Unlike most fruits, there's no juicy pulp inside, only aromatic peel. But that peel carries an intoxicating lemony fragrance so strong it can perfume an entire room. The catch? You don't eat it raw, but candy it, zest it, or use it as nature's air freshener. If Buddha's hand is revered for its fragrance, the next fruit is infamous for its smell, one that divides the world. 4. Durian. The king of fruits native to Malaysia, Thailand, and Indonesia, durian is known as the king of fruits. Its spiky exterior and powerful smell make it impossible to ignore. In Southeast Asia, durian season transforms markets into sensory battlegrounds, with some fleeing the smell, while others line up eagerly for its creamy, custard-like flesh. Weird fact, durian contains compounds also found in garlic, cheese, and gasoline, making its aroma unforgettable. But if durian spikes intimidate you, wait until you see a fruit that looks like it's covered in the scales of a reptile. 5. Salak, snake fruit. The scaled wonder. Salak, known as snake fruit, grows in the volcanic soils of Indonesia, especially in Bali and Java. Its reddish-brown scales shine like reptile skin, concealing crisp, juicy segments inside. The flavor? A crunchy mix of apple, banana, and honey. Locals enjoy it fresh or turn it into candied snacks. Strange fact, salak trees grow in thorny clumps, so harvesting this fruit can be a prickly ordeal. While Salak deceives the eye with its snake-like skin, the next berry deceives the tongue, turning sour into sweet. 6. Miracle berry. The flavor trickster. Native to West Africa, this small red berry has been used for centuries by local tribes to make sour foods palatable. Before meals, they would chew the berry to sweeten fermented porridges and sour palm wine. The berry contains a compound called miraculin, which binds to your taste buds and tricks sour flavors into tasting sweet. For up to an hour, your world of flavors is turned upside down. From a berry that bends taste, we now move to a fruit that defies where it grows, straight from the trunk of a tree. 7. Jabuticaba. The tree of grapes, Jabuticaba, grows deep in Brazil's Atlantic forests, and unlike most fruits, it sprouts directly from the tree trunk. This creates an almost alien spectacle, like a tree wearing black pearls. Its taste is sweet and tart, resembling grape jelly. Because the fruit ferments within days, Brazilians often transform it quickly into wines, jams, and liqueurs. But if Jabuticaba offers the taste of grapes, the next fruit brings us closer to chocolate itself. 8. Cupuassu. The chocolate's cousin native to the Amazon basin, Cupuassu is revered as a superfruit. Related to cacao, it looks like a giant cocoa pod, but inside is creamy white pulp bursting with tropical flavors. It's used in juices, candies, and desserts, but also in beauty products thanks to its rich, moisturizing butter. In Brazil, it's so popular that plantations are dedicated solely to Cupuassu products. And while Cupuassu is creamy and indulgent, the next fruit is sharp, spiky, and otherworldly in appearance. 9. African horned melon, the spiky jewel. This fruit grows across sub-Saharan Africa, thriving in arid soils where other crops struggle. Known also as kiwano, it has a spiky orange shell and bright lime-green flesh. Its flavor is a refreshing mix of cucumber and kiwi, with a banana-like aftertaste. Because of its striking appearance, it has gained popularity far beyond Africa, appearing in New Zealand farms and even U.S. specialty markets. Fun fact: it is featured as alien fruit in movies and TV shows due to its unearthly look. Yet while this fruit looks alien, the next one can be deadly if eaten too soon. 10. Ackee. The dangerous delight. Ackee is the national fruit of Jamaica, but it comes with a deadly warning. Originally from West Africa, it was brought to the Caribbean in the 18th century. When unripe, its seeds contain toxins that can cause fatal poisoning. But once the fruit naturally opens, its golden flesh becomes safe to eat and forms the base of Jamaica's national dish, ackee and saltfish. And from a fruit that demands caution, we journey into the African rainforest, where a colossal and mysterious giant awaits. 11. Jungle sop. The giant mystery of Africa, meet the jungle sop, a fruit so rare that few outside Africa have ever seen it. It can weigh up to 15 kilograms, rivaling a newborn child in size. Its thick rind hides a sunset orange flesh, soft and fibrous, with a flavor described as mango, citrus, and banana blended into a single, surreal bite. Because it spoils quickly, jungle sop is almost never exported. Instead, it remains a secret feast of the forest, eaten fresh or fermented into local brews. The marvel? The tree itself is a giant, often reaching 20 meters tall and fruiting only sporadically, making every harvest an event of celebration. Fun fact: some conservationists call it the phantom fruit, since entire generations may grow up in the rainforest without ever seeing a jungle sop ripen. And from this massive mystery, we move to a smaller, humbler fruit that's beloved on Southeast Asian streets. 12. Cempedak. Durian's little cousin found in Malaysia and Borneo, Cempedak resembles jackfruit but is smaller and intensely fragrant. Its soft yellow flesh is eaten fresh, fried, or even added into curries. With a sweet, honey-like flavor, it's a beloved street snack in Southeast Asia. Surprising fact: while durian divides opinion, Cempedak is universally loved for being sweeter and less pungent. If Cempedak satisfies with sweetness, the next fruit offers refreshment in clusters that shine like lanterns in the sun. 13. Langsat, the sweet lantern. Langsat is a tropical fruit found across Malaysia, Thailand, and the Philippines. It grows in grape-like bunches, each small orb containing translucent, juicy flesh. The flavor is a perfect mix of sweet and sour grapes, making it one of the most refreshing fruits to enjoy in the heat. Fun fact, its peel, when dried and burned, releases a natural mosquito repellent, but while Langsat glows softly, the next fruit hides behind green scales and reveals a literal fruit salad inside. 14. Monstera deliciosa. The fruit salad plant native to Central America, this climbing vine is famous as a houseplant, but in the wild, it produces long, green, cone-shaped fruits. As the scales fall away, ripe segments are revealed, tasting like a blend of pineapple, mango, and banana, a literal fruit salad in one bite. The catch? If eaten unripe, it can burn your mouth with needle-like crystals. And while Monstera offers a tropical blend, the next fruit delivers something richer, a stick of butter straight from nature. 15. Safu, butterfruit. The tropical butter stick. Safu grows in Central Africa and is a staple in rural communities. With its oily purple-blue flesh, it becomes soft and buttery when roasted, often spread onto bread as a natural substitute for dairy. It's highly nutritious, packed with oils, vitamins, and proteins, leading scientists to call it a potential future survival food. From creamy butterfruit, we step into stranger territory, a fruit that smells like cheese, but is treasured as medicine. 16. Noni, the cheese fruit. Noni is native to Polynesia, Southeast Asia, and Australia. To the nose, it's foul, smelling of strong cheese or rotten eggs. But despite the odor, its juice is a staple in traditional medicine. Used for centuries by Polynesian healers, Noni juice is believed to strengthen the immune system and relieve pain. While many can't bear its smell, locals embrace it as a cultural and medicinal treasure. If Noni overwhelms with its pungent scent, the next fruit redeems the senses with sweetness in every bite. 17. Pulasan, the sweeter rambutan. Native to Malaysia, Pulasan is closely related to rambutan, but even sweeter and easier to eat. Its rough skin twists open without effort, revealing translucent flesh. It's rare even within Southeast Asia, making it a prized find in local markets. Fun fact, its name comes from the Malay word pulas, to twist, which is exactly how you open it. And from a fruit known for sweetness, we turn to one prized for elegance, a royal delicacy that perfumes the body itself. 18. Kepel fruit, the perfume treasure of Java. This is Kepel, once reserved exclusively for the nobility of Java. Small and unassuming on the outside, its golden brown skin hides a sweet, custard-like pulp within. But Kepel's true magic isn't in its taste, it's in what happens after you eat it. For hours afterward, your breath, even your skin, releases a gentle floral fragrance. To Javanese royalty, Kepel symbolized purity and refinement, a living perfume from within. Because the trees are slow-growing and rare, Kepel remains almost mythical, appearing only in pockets of Java. Fun fact, ancient texts describe princesses eating Kepel daily to maintain their fragrant aura. It was less a fruit and more a secret beauty ritual. If Kepel offers perfume, the next fruit offers dessert, a pod filled with natural vanilla ice cream. 19. Ice cream bean, the sweet pod. Native to Central and South America, this fruit grows in long green pods up to 2 feet in length. Inside, soft white pulp surrounds each seed, melting in the mouth like vanilla ice cream. The tree also improves soil by fixing nitrogen, making it valuable to farmers and ecosystems alike. And finally, we arrive at a fruit so delicate that its very name means difficulties. 20. Mangaba, the fruit of difficulties. Found in Brazil, Mangaba's name means fruit of difficulties. Because it spoils so quickly, it rarely makes it beyond local markets. Its delicate sweetness, with notes of strawberry and apple, is often preserved in jams, juices, and ice creams. The twist? Mangaba is so fragile that it's often eaten straight from the tree, making it a fleeting delicacy. From fruits that perfume entire temples to those that smell like nightmares, from butter you can pick off a tree to berries that trick your senses, nature proves again and again that imagination is not limited to humans. Each of these rare fruits is more than food. It's a story of survival, culture, and wonder. Hidden gifts waiting to be discovered. So tell us, which of these fruits would you try first? Would you dare try durian's pungent bite? Or would you prefer the vanilla fluff of the ice cream bean? If you loved this journey into nature's arcana, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because the world is full of mysteries waiting to be tasted.